Southeastern Data, recycling for a brighter future. How much e-waste is there? It is very difficult to account for all of the e-waste across the entire globe because every country deals with e-waste differently. For example, the European Union, EU, has over 10 categories for e-waste, and Japan has just 4 product categories: washing machines, televisions, air conditioning units, and refrigerators. Every country deals with it differently. It has been estimated that you can fill a bumper-to-bumper line of dump trucks with e-waste, and that line of trucks would stretch halfway across the world. In 2005 alone, it was estimated in a piece of legislation known as the Waste Electrical Electronic Equipment, WEEE, that there was anywhere from 8.3 million to 9.1 million tons of electronic waste throughout Europe. In Australia, they estimate that almost 9 million computers, 2 million scanners, and 5 million printers will be replaced over the next 2 years in Australian homes alone. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, estimates that electronic waste is increasing globally at the rate of 5 to 10% per year. What is even more alarming is that only 5% is actually being recovered. Unaccounted for e-waste. In some countries, e-waste can go unaccounted for or even mysteriously disappear. No one for sure knows why this happens. However, there is speculation that unaccounted for electronics waste is being used for either illegal trade to developing nations such as China or India, or it is improperly managed and accounted for at processing centers. As you can see, electronic waste is not just a domestic problem in the United States. As manufacturing increases for electronic items, the need for proper recycling systems increases yearly. This problem will not take care of itself. Electronic waste is a global problem. Although we do not know how much e-waste there is on a global scale, there is a very strong need to process electronic waste properly so that we can maintain a safe environment for humans, animals, and plants in every nation. The complications of e-waste. The problems of e-waste can be very complicated. A typical product starts as an idea, gets produced at a manufacturing plant, is purchased at a store by the consumer, goes through a period of usage, and finally gets disposed of or resold by the end user. If we want to see more electronics and business assets recycled, we must analyze each stage of a product's development. For example, once a computer is sold at a local store, the purchaser can be provided with a list of local computer recyclers. This list could be attached to the purchase receipt and referred to at a later date. Another option is to put a sticker on the original packaging that contains a local recycler's contact information. These are just a few examples of how we can be proactive at the purchasing stage in order to cut down e-waste. Once the necessary adjustments are made at each stage of a product's life, we are well on our way to solving the e-waste problem on a global scale. At Southeastern Data, we recycle your electronic devices both responsibly and securely. Since 1996, Southeastern Data has provided recycling and remarketing of all types of business assets, computers, and electronic equipment. We can provide pickup service to practically anywhere. If your business needs our services now or in the near future, please give us a call at 1-800-810-0432.